What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's episode 165 of the Dadbod Golf Pod. The Saturday round is in the books, and we're here to talk about it. The round's in the books. The bet is in the books, but the tournament is not over. Scottie's still in the lead. Let's talk about it. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, the #1 sports betting website in the country. Sign up today. You can still live bet. You could get in today, use your welcome bonus, use coupon code BLEAV, BLEAV, get a 50% bonus, jump in there, get you some live bets, probably still some props left for tomorrow, and have some, or I guess today's Sunday. So get ready, get locked in. Bet Online is where the game starts. Gentlemen, round 3 is in the books. It's time for Sunday at the Masters. And
first off, hold on. First off,
okay,
you were really close to that camera.
I got up in there.
You had a close shave there today.
Yeah, we can really see you, bub.
Let me tell you a secret.
You shave against the grain there, bud?
No, I got
or do you shave with the grain?
Looking good though. Looking good. I love it.
You know who's also looking good? What's up, me?
Yes, you are.
Look at that fresh.
Look at
that. Brand new, spanking new Masters quarter zip.
You guys want to know something kind of weird?
Look at that squirrel on the top of his lip. Oh,
Kyle's brother is at Kyle's house, but Kyle isn't at Kyle's house.
It's weird, isn't it?
So like me and his brother were like on the bed, like kind of like watching the Masters today, laying on Kyle's bed. And it wasn't weird at all.
It seems
me and Kyle do that all the time.
This is taking a turn that I had no idea was going to happen.
The longer you tell this, the weirder it gets. So, just to let you know.
No. I mean, it was like old times. I just text him. I text a guy with the last name Rush and say here, and I show up in the driveway, and a guy with the last name Rush comes out. And I go in, and there's a woman with the last name Rush inside, and
so his wife was there.
Yeah.
That makes the story way better that his wife was there. So, yeah.
The little baby, did you see little man?
Yeah, she was like, hey, nice to meet you. Here's a dirty diaper. I said, Callahan, did you have Taco Bell for lunch?
Or are you just happy to see me? Did he have his Masters? Did he have his Masters onesie on?
Not yet. I don't think he didn't have much anything on.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, it was changing time.
Well, gang,
yes,
we can actually enjoy the rest of the tournament now because the bet is
over.
The bet is over. Scottie had it in the bag until I guess 15 when he 3-putted. Then turned around and bogeyed 18.
Go ahead.
The missed not easy birdie putt, but the short missed birdie putt on 11 was like,
yeah,
because that was the hammer down. Like that was it. He was gonna have 2 par 5s left. There, I mean, he was gonna shoot 66.
Yeah,
and then things started to slide.
Weird shot on 12. Really weird shot on 12. It was almost seemed shanky. Like it almost seemed like he shanked it. It was like low out to the right and crept into the bunker. Like if it goes in the water, we may only have a 1-shot lead, going into tomorrow. But he hits in the bunker, hits it over the green, 2 putts for bogey, bounces back, birdies 13. But then on 14, he hit a nuke to drive and he hits it short of the ridge, can't get up and down. And then 3 putts 15, back-to-back bogeys, and the bet's basically over. He does birdie 17, made it interesting. So we think we may have a putt for it on 18, but he hooks it into a holly bush, takes an unplayable, makes an unbelievable bogey, by the way.
Best bogey of all time. Best bogey on
by
television.
far the best after drop
ever.
Shot that I've probably seen in a very long time.
240 up the hill.
242.
242 was what it measured. Up the hill, probably playing 252, and he hits it over the green.
The tree in his backswing, and he hits it right past the pin, like right
with
at the pin.
4-iron. Yeah. With a 4-iron. A 4-iron, 252 yards.
And then he almost
I will
made the
say
putt off the green.
I will say the drive on 14 or on 17 was horrendous. The swing was it 17? Like the hold off low whippy low finish.
Yeah, but
thing.
Nate, that's been his thing this tournament for some reason. He's done that low finish for some reason.
Tomorrow, when he gets to 13, at most holes on that golf course set up that you can play the fade. Most of them favorite. Except for 13. And I mean, he did find he made par on 13 today.
No, he birdied it. He birdied 13.
That's right. He hit it really close. Laid it up and hit it up there naked. I don't think he really made any considerable putts on the back nine. He just every birdie putt he had was like 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
The one on 17 was like 2 feet.
He made a couple of par saves that were like 7-8 feet, but other than that, no, he didn't make it. There were no bombs for birdies.
6 was a pretty good putt. 6 was probably 12.
But Nate was talking about Nate was talking about back nine, like back nine. All the birdies he had on back nine were just like tap ins.
Yeah.
15 was not a good drive, which forced him to lay up. Which I don't know if he would have gone for it even if he had just absolutely piped one. But tomorrow, the fade works on what? I mean, there's 13, and is there another hole that
10?
You really
you gotta hook it on 10.
2, you can. I mean, even 2, you can play it over the bunker and let it fade back, even though it is like a kind of a dogleg left. But there, I mean, that is a fader's golf course.
Yeah,
it's just. I mean, it absolutely is.
You can play a fade everywhere out there except for 2 holes. And they're very uncomfortable for him. Those are very uncomfortable swings.
What Kyle is saying is the two of us, me and you, Nate, we could break 90. Kyle, not so much with our little natural fade that we have.
I would say Harold Varner's 80 today maybe would be something to kind of put in the category of things that prove that Kyle may not just be able to fire off.
Yeah,
an 89.
Again, we're talking apples, oranges. We're talking tips versus we're talking 7,800 yards versus 6,300 yards. That's what we're talking
about. A guy who is one on tour and a guy who has won 4th place in the 5th flight. Actually first place in 5th flight.
First place in the death flight. Actually,
I'm just saying. I mean, there's you guys aren't apples and oranges players.
Oh man,
that's true. But it is 1,500 yards difference.
You guys don't even look the same.
I know we don't.
Way different. way
talking about you and Harold Varner.
Way different, actually. All right, so going into tomorrow, Scheffler's got a 3-shot lead. Does anything down the stretch? Does anything make you feel like that's something that's going to carry over into tomorrow, or he was out on the range till they kicked him off after the round?
You just said it. That's what makes me think that it carries over. What you just said.
What's that?
I think it got in his gourd a little bit late, and he decided he needed to go. I know he does a range session afterwards all the time. He said that, but he did a range session with a coach there to help him try to fix things. And I don't know if he was just uncomfortable. He hit no irons on that range because I watched the live from, and they showed the entire damn thing while they were talking about it. And you saw just about every ball he hit, no irons, nothing but 3 woods and drivers. That was it. So I don't know if he's uncomfortable or something doesn't.
I mean, I would just say you want to get that last shot out of, just finish the day with that last drive out of your mind. Because I mean, he doesn't need any 4 irons, right? I mean, the 4 irons are kind of good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The driver was that's the only bad driver he's hit all week.
That's the thing. Yeah, like you were just
the one on 13.
When he was working on that, I was sitting there thinking,
couldn't turn it over.
Well, I was sitting there thinking when he's working on, I'm like, the driver hasn't been bad all day except for 18, really, because even when he hit it bad, he still was fairly close to the fairway. Bad shot he hit was 18,
and
other
12.
than that, it was
12 tee shot was bad too.
But I love that's what he did. I love that his driver good all day and hits one bad, and he just goes out and just basically punishes himself with 90 drivers,
Yeah.
But here's my thing about Scheffler, and I will absolutely eat crow, even though I didn't win the bet. But I mean, I'll absolutely eat crow because I didn't think Scheffler could just stand. I think it was just going to be too much pressure. He's going to be asked about it too much. I'm starting to think that he's such a goofball that he doesn't
Yeah, he doesn't feel pressure.
I don't want to say this.
No. I
doesn't
completely
feel
agree.
it in the same way that he doesn't like make it. He's not so intense that he goes overboard.
Nate, I don't know that he doesn't feel it or the fact that he just plays his game. He just that's him. He makes the same damn swing every time.
But I'm going to kind of double down on this, and it may backfire me again. But I don't care if you're the number 1 or number 100, or you're sleeping on a 3-shot lead in a major for the first time. So obviously we know he can play at Augusta. I mean, he has played 3 great rounds today. I don't care that he didn't break 70. He played great golf today.
Yeah,
but he's got to sleep on the lead. Now, granted, and I would ask you guys this: Thomas and Connors are the end of the line as far as guys who can catch him. And that is an incredible stretch. So you've got Scheffler, Smith, M, Lowry, Schwartzel, Thomas, Connors, and Thomas and Connors are pushing it, and Schwartzel and Lowry are too. I mean, they're at 2 under. So, but the guy chasing you down, who's been playing in your group, has had 1 bad day and has had 2 bad holes, and that's it. Besides that, Cam Smith has played every bit as good as Scheffler, except for yesterday and 2 holes on Thursday.
That's a good
and he
point.
knows that. Scheffler knows that. And that, I mean, and those –
And he also has a win under his belt.
What a gift that we have to watch the 2 best golfers in the world right now. I don't give a shit about the rankings. Cam Smith and Scottie Scheffler are the 2 best guys playing golf on the planet right now.
Cam Smith,
and they're in the last group of the Masters.
Cam Smith can make it
within 3 shots of each other
at Augusta.
Guys,
yes.
What if we've all seen
Cam Smith doesn't have the same pressure. He's chasing. We've all sleep the same way that Scheffler does tonight.
We've all seen what number 1 does to everybody. What if Scheffler goes out there and not a bad bogey, just something where he either 3 putts or he doesn't get up and down, and Cam birdies number 1? I mean, what if that happens tomorrow? And that 3-shot lead, and goes down to a 1-shot lead, coming up on a par 5. And let's just say Scheffler flares it out right and can't get there in 2, and Cam hits his perfect little draw down there. And even though he's tiny, he still can poke it out there pretty good. And he gets there in 2 tomorrow. We're talking about a whole new ball game within the first 2 to 3 holes.
You could be tied.
Yeah, I would say
after 2.
I would say even if Cam gets it to within 1 shot after 3 or 4 holes, then that's it. There's no more cushion because you're 1 hole away from being down. You're 1 hole away from being tied. So halfway through the front 9, if Cam is, within 1 shot, that's it. It's off to the races. Now, M, I mean, he could fire off. He's obviously shown that he's capable this week.
He's the only one, though.
I think, took his best shot. I mean, he had no business. He made that 2 on 10.
Oh, no, he shoots 75 tomorrow.
Yeah.
But tomorrow,
realistically, it's a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say tomorrow's.
Kyle's delayed a little bit.
I haven't said anything in a while. So tomorrow, to me, I feel like plays into Scottie's hands. It's going to be warmer. The conditions are going to be a lot better. The ball is going to be flying. He's a bomber. I think I don't really take a whole lot off. I mean, literally, we have 1 bad driver swing in 54 holes.
No, I completely agree.
It was a big one. I mean, it was a big one at the time, but he still shot under par today. And you can almost kind of take it away that he didn't play that great, but he was still under par. So still made a bunch of birdies. It's going to be tough. I know the joke. I made the bet and whatever, but it's going to be hard for him to shoot tomorrow above a 69 or 70. So is Cam going to go shoot 6 under? Is Cam going to go shoot 66 to win or get to a playoff? Like, I still think 12 under is the number. So is Cam going to shoot 66? What's more likely, Cam shooting 66 or Scheffler shooting 63 in 75 degrees and not a lot of wind? I still think the ball's in the Scheffler's court.
No, Kyle, now that the bet's over, I'm the biggest Scheffler fan come final round that you have ever seen. I'm going to be twisting my right foot the entire time that he is hitting a golf ball all day Sunday. And I think you're right. I mean, although, like Nate said, Scheffler's got to sleep on it. Cam's got to sleep on it. Cam does have, even though Scheffler's got some wins, Cam's got a player's win under his belt, which is also pretty damn sporty. So you got that going for you. So I still think Cam, as you just said, I think he's got to post 66, 65. Like, I think that's what he's got to shoot. Because I know we've made fun of Kyle the entire time that this has been going on, that like Scheffler can't shoot in the 60s and we made the bet and all that kind of stuff. Damn all that right now. The guy, no kidding what Kyle said, can make his way around Augusta with a 5-iron right now. And I think he could shoot 70 with a 5-iron. No kidding. So I think tomorrow, if he's on at all, he shoots 69, 68. So that makes Cam have to shoot 66, 65.
Right.
So what I think today showed, because I mean, you look back, Scheffler made a bad swing on 12 and he made a bad swing on 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the drive on 15 wasn't great, but it's a par 5. You know, he put himself right back in position. It didn't matter. But the margin for error, like he missed the green with his bunker shot on 12, just because it's just a tough ass bunker shot. And on 15, you know, if that shot comes back just a little bit, he has that par putt for birdie, you know?
Yeah.
So the margin for error is just so small out there. You don't have to make big mistakes to make, and not like big numbers, because he didn't make any big numbers. He had absolutely no business making a 5 on 18. I mean, he had no business doing it.
We were texting.
Best damn shot in major championship history in the last 5 years is that 4-iron on 18. Just had no business. And then
we all said it. We were texting 7, 8. That's what we were looking at.
Triple.
Easy.
Yes.
He hits it in there. And the first thing me and Nate text Kyle is, you're looking at triple here, bub.
Triple right
like
in the face.
Bottom line.
So there was 67 or 68 to be had out there for him. And he made 2 bad swings, 3 bad swings.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's going to be tomorrow. That's what's going to be, is that, you know, those greens, I won't compare Tiger to anybody because, I mean, he putted like we would have today. But, I mean, you get in a spot like Tiger was on 1. I mean, that putt is just damn near impossible.
Yeah. I mean, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's the thing that Scheffler's done is he's left himself in good places on his approach, whereas other guys had. Because did you guys get a chance? Because I know y'all were moving around and traveling. Did you get a chance to see Tiger's post-round interview?
Yeah, I saw it.
I mean, that's the thing is he said
I didn't hit it.
Yeah, he didn't hit it bad at all. He just hit it in the wrong spot. Like there were shots that he hit that he enjoyed, thought that they had the number, and it was not the number. So
what do you have? 4 3-putts and a 4-putt? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did have a 4-putt. Did
he had a 3 3-putts and a 4-putt.
3 3-putts and a 4-putt.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
And so and he said that's what killed me today was my putting. I mean, you look at that 3 3-putts. So there's 3 of your bogeys. I don't know, maybe one of them may have been for a double for all I know, because he missed a couple of fairways.
It's 5 shots, regardless. It's 5 shots.
Yeah,
if you were to just put them all, it's 5 shots.
So he
shot 76. So I mean, there you go. Take 5 off, or 78. No, he shot 78 today.
He shot 78, but still, he missed some good looks at birdie that he had for himself, where he said he had some misreads. His putter was just off today, which was kind of odd because if there's anybody getting around that course that should do well on the green, it should probably be him, and with his experience, and he just didn't today. But with that said, I made fun, Kyle, on one of our previous pods. I talked about how much his wedges sucked. He had those going today.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't make putts once he got up there.
Couldn't get it in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so what?
Not an issue that he used to have.
No.
He didn't have that issue a while back. You know what I'm saying?
He was the anti get it in. Can't get it. Anti can't get it in.
He got it in plenty of times.
Real quick about Scheffler is that, and we touched on this already, the 2 birdies that he had in the back were just I mean, they were kick-ins.
Yeah.
So tomorrow he's going to have to make some birdie putts, and that's what Cam's going to do. I mean, I think Cam is probably the better putter between the 2 of them.
I will say though, Nate, there were a couple of times where he left himself a pretty good ways away from the hole, and he at least had speed right today. Scheffler did.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even the holes that he left himself quite a bit away from the hole. He still was able just to have him a little tap in par.
Now that I think about
no pressure.
Now that I think about it, every putt of substance that he made on the back nine was a tap in. I mean, if you really think about, I mean, ups and downs, like his up and down on 10, kick in. 11, he had a 12-foot birdie putt, missed it, kick in. Every single putt he had, he did not make any putt over 3 feet on the back nine at
13 kick in, 14 missed it for par, 15 missed it for par, 16 I think he had a short. Did he hit the green?
He hit the green, long
missed
putt,
the green maybe, and got up and down. Okay, long putt, close.
What hole was it?
16. Diabolical pin on 16, by the way. Good gracious.
It's not even a fun hole anymore when it's over there.
No, it's really no.
Colt Nose said that is he said this early in the broadcast. I was watching the streaming version of the broadcast, and he said none of us that have never played the course, which that would be all three of us, have any idea when the pin is back there how hard that is. Even if you're a natural fade hitter, he said that it's just you have every bit of about a 5-foot window that you can hit it and stop it, and that's it.
It's dumb. Yep. They should just line it up down the left all day, every single day. Just on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just let everything funnel.
Everything funnel left, and see who makes holes
long.
in ones. That's all they should do.
So this is kind of crazy to me, and I made a pun totally and tried to do it on purpose, but
punny.
Number 10 has been absolutely electric. And it's typically the most benign hole. Everybody's just trying to make par. There's been 2 or 3 hole outs for eagle, crazy chip ins for birdie. Like, it's been absolutely crazy. Number 10.
Did Varner had a chip in?
Yes.
And then Woodland and Schwartzel have both holed out.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I forget about, and I shot that because I love watching pros work it. You know, it's not that fun to watch pros hit like 3-yard draws.
Yeah.
But when they all put it 40 yards out to the right on 11 and sling those biatches in there.
Oh, that
shit is dope.
It is.
It is so much fun to watch.
When they roast those.
And then Schwartzel today, like he threw his out there and it just stayed, and boom, just patron city. You know, it's just 211. JT had a great slinger in there the other day, or maybe today. It's just awesome.
Morris hit one in there today. Scheffler hit one in there today. Just huge ropes. Yeah, I'm with you. That is dope. That's one of the coolest shots on the course, I think.
Kyle, you mentioned 10. I don't know why it stuck out in my mind, but Finau, because I keep wanting Finau to do well. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because he just
you guys both dressed poorly. Yeah.
He did not dress poorly today. He just had a poor pair of pants on. That's it. If he had dark pants, it'd been good.
Hot pink and burnt orange do not go together.
And he totally matched his pink lid with the pink stripes in his pullover. Anyway,
I know Adam Scott walked by the range and was like, "Damn, you look good." And Tony's like, "Oh shit, that means that I look horrible."
Adam Scott walked over there and put his sunglasses on because he's so used to just mauve that he couldn't get used to being able to see something.
Those guys are like, when Adam Scott comes by and be like, "Hey, you look good today," they're like, "Damn it, I messed up this outfit."
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking.
What they say.
I gotta go. What made me? I was thinking about Finau on 10. On his approach, he hits it and he goes, "Just give me a yard," and he lands just on the edge and then comes off, and he turns around and looks at his caddy. That's how easy 10 has been. Like, it's been a yard from being perfect for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, whereas, like Kyle said, I just don't remember it being that. I don't know. Like,
you just feel like you just forget about it almost.
Like, everybody just, you take it down there. You either take, if you're a natural draw, you hit your driver. If you're not, you hit your 3-wood to draw it down there. If you're righty, and then you hit it to the center of the green, you take your 2-putt and you move on to the next hole. That's just how that works.
It's almost like the back nine starts at 11. Like, you just totally forget about 10. Yeah.
Every other Masters, that's what it's been. This Masters is like, nope, we're going pin seeking this time around, bub.
Yeah.
And it's worked.
It's been great. It's been great. All right. So final round tomorrow. We're going to make this a quicker show. How does this play out? How does it play out tomorrow?
I think Scheffler ends up shooting 68, 67 just because it's in him. I mean, and Nate is done because he's got to go find the Christmas tree. No, I think Scheffler is 68, 67, Kyle. I mean, I've been making fun of you the entire time, and I'm glad that we won the bet, but I just don't see how he does not finish us off just the way he's played this year.
Nate,
he's closed out every other tournament.
It's true.
I mean, he hasn't had and he's not really had an issue with any other tournament. Like, it's been kind of a walk in the park for him. So Cam, we've all talked about how much we love Cam Smith. I mean, he's the redneck that we really wish was from the South, but he's from Australia. And so we'll be pulling for him too. But I really like Scheffler. I mean, I'll be a big Scheffler fan tomorrow and hope that he pulls home or pulls down the victory.
I would love to see Scheffler win. I don't want him to run away, and it's just because I have this obsession with tight matches down the stretch on Sunday at Augusta. And really, there's just not a whole lot of people that can challenge him, you know? Yeah. I mean, there is nothing better to me than having 10 dudes who are within 3 shots going into the back 9 on Sunday at the Masters. Like, the rest of the majors, whatever. But I'm 100% rooting for both of those guys. I would love for them to go to a playoff. I mean, like, in a perfect world tomorrow, Scheffler and Cam go to a playoff tomorrow and Scheffler wins.
With it being 72 and sunny with hardly any wind, I'd love to see somebody like you were talking about, Nate, come from that 2 under, that 1 under realm and post just 63, 62 and just shoot a 8, 9, 10 under course record.
Yeah.
Just to, 1, piss Johnny Miller off for doing it in a major, and number 2, just to make it interesting.
There you go. There you go.
I would say this is that, and I already said this earlier, is that Cam Smith is playing as good a golf as Scottie Scheffler is. And, you know, he had the lead after Thursday, and Friday he blew it, and Saturday now he's gotten his chance back. So, like, as far as somebody who doesn't have anything to lose, who's on the prowl, who's on the hunt, like, that's not the guy that you want chasing you down. If Danny Willett's 6 under, Scheffler sleeps like a baby tonight. Yeah, but it's not Danny Willett. It's freaking Cam Smith, and the mullet man is coming.
I'm with you. I think that the way this is going to play out is I think that they're both going to play really well on the front. I think Cam's probably going to shoot like 3 or 4 under on the front. Scottie's going to shoot like 2 under on the front. It's going to be real. So we're going to be within 1 shot making the back 9. But I honestly think Cam is going to make the big number and lose it. And I don't know where, but I think the big number is going to come from Cam Smith. Pedal down, trying to push. He's going to do something. I don't know if it's going to be at 15. I don't know if it's going to be at 13. I don't know where it's going to be, but I think, or 12. I think Cam's going to get the big number, give Scottie some cushion, and Scottie's going to end up winning by at least 2 shots. That's how, and shoot 68, 69, just to flip me a bird and say, suck it, Kyle, even though you pulled for me so hard through this whole thing. I think Scheffler wins. I really do. I think tomorrow the conditions favor him, and it's going to be bomb city. So that's what
I do. I will say this. I think as long as he doesn't blow it on the front, I think the back, I know that he had his misfortunes on 12 today and then did what he did on 18. I think the back favors Scheffler. I think that he's not one of those that's going to falter on the back. He can take a look at
past 13.
10, we get through 10, but when you get to 11, he's got the length that he can get down there and be 190, 180 in instead of being 225 like everybody else has been.
Yep.
And he can just throw it to the center of the green and call it what it is. He needs to play, and that's where Teddy's going to help him on 12. He's going to get to 12, and Teddy's going to be like, quit looking at the pin, go for that bunker. If we fade it a little bit, we're going to be fine. If we hook it a little bit, we're going to be fine, but just aim at the bunker. Gets to 13, you hand him the 3-wood. He says, let me have driver. And you say, you're stupid. Don't do it. and you keep the 3. So I think in those instances, Teddy Scott is going to be one of the big differences in all of this.
It's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. He's been great. I feel like he's definitely helped him short game wise, and he's definitely a big factor. Going for his second major with this second golfer, so that'd be huge. So tomorrow, stay tuned. We're gonna have a wrap up afterwards, and the show will obviously go on up on Monday. We'll get together, talk about the whole tournament Thursday through Sunday. Try to pick out some highlights and some fun stuff that you may have missed, and just have a good time. Everybody enjoy today. Enjoy this final round. Go ahead, Nate.
Real quick, what's the ideal shirt color to wear tomorrow? Because the red on green, we know it from Tiger, but it's a bad fashion look. What is the ideal color to match up with the jacket tomorrow? Real quick, just a little bonus question.
Well, I've always said that I don't
Right.
understand why players don't have a extra shirt in the locker to put
If
on.
Ricky ever won the Masters, you know how bad that would look.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You got to go
Well,
white. I feel like white.
Yeah, even Hideki
White
was
or
white,
like
wasn't
a navy blue or dark gray. Kind of those three.
For sure.
Hideki had a yellow shirt on, I think.
Everybody's afraid to wear the solid yellow though, like Jack used to wear. That would go perfect. The yellow on the green would be.
That would be good.
Oh, that'd be.
I tell you what, I can't wait to get home. Pop that. I can't wait to get home. Pop that Masters polo right out of the plastic there, bub, and put it on. So.
Man, I got my 2 got delivered yesterday.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
I'm gonna sleep in one of them tonight. My wife is so upset about that. She's used to this felt body being next to her.
I'm wearing this to church in the morning.
Love it. Do it. Do it.
Because you know what they say, the more Masters gear, the closer to God.
I'm not sure that there's been a preacher that's ever said that, but you know what? You go with it, bub.
It's at the end of Acts, I believe.
Yep. It's in Augusta chapter 3.
That's the chapter 3, verse 12. All right, guys. Have a good week. Have a good rest of the evening. Enjoy Sunday, and we'll be back again tomorrow to wrap this whole puppy up, put a bow on it.
Go to betonline.ag and to Swannies and to University Traditions. And who else are we going to, Kyle?
Primo Golf Apparel.
Primo Golf Apparel. Yeah.
All right. See ya. Dadbod Golf Pod.
Always.
Rugged.